Yes, hello, good evening. My name is Ainembabazi BIT 2022 034 PS, my reg number. I've been working on a project that is travel and tourism, and that on your screen is the project, what it refers to. Then it has different projects in it. I've decided to take on a reservation management system. Why? Because it will help streamline the operations with the sector, to improve customer experiences and analyze data to make informed decisions. Then those are stakeholders of the system, that is the reservation management system, tourists, travel agencies, and all those. So these are problems that have been facing the travel and tourism management systems, that is overbooking, cancellation of policies, poor communication, and so on, lack of options for tourists. And those are some of the possible solutions that my system is going to improve, ensuring the reservation system to be user friendly. It will work on the problem of overbooking in a way that it can be avoided. So that is my work plan. Planning, requirement gathering, design, development, testing, deployment, maintenance. That is a methodology that I'm willing to use, that is agile, because it helps me to change at any time I feel like. Those are tools that I'm going to use: Visual Studio Code, database. So down is the table of the work plan and the subtasks in the work plan. So for example, planning has a subtask of allocation of resources, budget, personal, reschedule, and that is the time and the person who is going to work on it. So I have requirements. We go for user requirements, we go for business requirements. For example, the system should be accurate. We go for functional requirements. For example, a system will integrate payment gateways and so many other functions. So when I continue down, I also have non-functional requirements, then system requirements. So I also have a user case narrative, that is, it includes an author, then the name of the system, which is the reservation management system. So use case name, it is login and registration. For it involves the priority, which is high, and it has participants and other participants, like that. Description, it has a description of how the users will create an account and how the user should register before using it. We continue down there. These are all case narratives. For example, the other one is use case name, that is booking places and so on. In the interest of time, that is a context diagram. So I have a list of actors that will be in my system. Those are administrator managers, reservation agents, then inventory managers, suppliers, system developers, front desk, and so on. I also have a Gantt chart for that includes task names and subtasks in it. So for example, planning has subtasks like allocation of resources, scheduling of tasks, and it has responsibilities. Those are people who will be involved in that, or who are responsible of that planning task, and the duration time, when it has to start and stop, and processors. In the interest of time, that is how my Gantt chart looks like. That's how best you can make a Gantt chart, like mine. So I continue. I also have use cases. For example, use cases, sorry about that. For example, administrator, and these are some of the things that this administrator is going to do. This is a use case. He will manage users, he will monitor booking requests, he will generate reports, monitor systems, and all that. I also have a data flow diagram that involves actors, processes, and data stores. For example, admin, what will the admin do? Admin will tour places we give in tourism places in details, and in the process, that process is adding tourism places, then tourism based location, that is data place, for it is the data store. As you see, the customer will ask in for details from in the process. He will register to in here there are customer details, then he will register, then that is the customer name. How will he register? He will give in a customer name, then email, then even password. So that is a data store for a customer. Then we have a process like room booking process. For example, it's a tourism and travel reservation system. These tourists always move and they want where to sleep. That's all I think I had for you today. Good evening.